I honestly don't think there's anything more fun to play on the drums than this. Alright, so I've been posting very short videos for a while and my channel has seen some serious growth in the past 2-3 weeks. It's been really cool, so thank you for everyone who is new here. What we're going to do today is look at this thing called the halftime shuffle, which is one of my favorite grooves to play in the world. A halftime shuffle is kind of a broad term for this style of beat that you can play on the drums. It's basically a triplet groove played in halftime, which was made most famous by Purdy. I think he was the first one when he was playing with Steely Dan. Then it went to John Bonham, who played drums for Led Zeppelin. Then it moved on to Jeff Porcaro playing the Rosanna Shuffle. So I'm going to break this down for you. We're going to learn how to play a very basic shuffle. Then once we can play a really basic halftime shuffle, I'm going to show you how to play 3 of the most famous halftime shuffles out there. Cool, so starting off, we're just going to start in a triplet pattern here. You're just going to use your hands, right hand on the hi-hat, left hand on the snare. We're going to work on playing hi-hat on the first beat, then a ghost note, and then a hi-hat again, and then that's going to loop. So you're going to get this chika, 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 and you're going to count that in 3s. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Once we have that down, we're now going to play an accented snare note on beat 3. So the trick here is to play that accent and then a ghost note straight afterwards. It'll be a bit tough if you haven't done something like this before, but I found the best thing to do is to flick your hand to play that accent and then just lift your wrist to get that ghost note. Moving on, now we're going to add a kick, and then that's going to make your basic halftime shuffle groove with a bass drum on beat 1 and a snare drum on beat 3. I'd suggest really solidifying this groove before we move on to the next ones. So now, moving on to the 3 most famous halftime shuffle grooves ever. We're going to start with the Purdy Shuffle, which is what Bernard Purdy made super famous. And really, when people hear halftime shuffle, they usually associate it with the Purdy Shuffle, and rightly so. Here's the Purdy Shuffle slowed down, and then I'll speed it up, and then you try it yourself. Next one we're going to move on to is the Rosanna Shuffle, which was played by Jeff Porcaro with Toto in the song Rosanna. And learning how to play this was really what got me into playing halftime shuffles. The last halftime shuffle groove we're going to look at was played by John Bonham. This actually happened before the Rosanna Shuffle, but I put this groove last because I find it more difficult to play. This is from a song called Fool in the Rain by Led Zeppelin, and the trick here is that open hi-hat part, and that's what trips me up every time. There we go. Those are halftime shuffles, the basic kind of version of it, and then 3 of the most famous halftime shuffles ever. I really suggest learning how to play all 3 of those, and then I suggest just trying to take halftime shuffle grooving into your own hands, see what you can do, see if you can play some tidbits here and there, and really solidify the feel. That is the lesson for today. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one.